right. Well, let's back up a little bit because we're going to get to what's inside the book in a minute, but I want to hear about you, about your story, how you came to the food world.
Sure.
What brought you to this point of writing your this is your first book, right?
It is. It is.
Congratulations.
A couple of years ago, I would have not had a clue that this is where I would end up. I was working on Wall Street for a hedge fund, and my career has been in finance, technology, strategy based for over a decade. But backing up just a little bit, I come from a family of foodies. I grew up in India, and I think ever since I could cook, I have cooked. And, I would use part of my allowance to buy ingredients for some new cake that I wanted to bake or pasta that I wanted to make for my friends. My parents lived for a few years in California and then moved back to India. So they brought some Western cooking into our home, and both my mom and my dad are great cooks. So I had several influences from my extended family as well. I cooked a lot growing up, and I was a bit of an experimenter in the kitchen. Fast forward a decade, I came to the US for grad school and then moved to New York City. My husband and I are both foodies. We would eat out all the time. I would take notes and try to replicate what I ate, what I liked when I ate out. We traveled extensively. So that was the story. I was, always obsessed with food, but never really shared it beyond friends and family. I didn't have a blog, always a lurker on social media, so it was just for family and friends. And the time came early last year when I was parting ways with my company, and I said, all right, I have this idea for a book, and we can get into how I came to start eating this way. But I had this idea. It was, I thought it was a quick 3-month project, and then I would find a real job and move on. But of course, anybody that's written a cookbook, you've written 2 on your way to the 3rd. It's not a 3-month project. It was 1 year class. Along the way, I got really hooked by the space, and it was the first time I'd used my right brain, my left brain, and the creativity, doing something I was truly, truly passionate about. It really energized me every day. And I decided to stay in the space full time.